What's up, gamers? Today, we're talking about the Goblin of Akron, Ohio again, Cyrax. Now, in my last video, we talked about the Goblin has a little bit of a pooping his pants problem to where he's letting it go loosey-goosey all the time. But in today's video, something else got let loose in his house. No, it wasn't a bird, it wasn't a plane, it was a glitter bomb. Now, if you don't know the story, Cyrax had made a deal with a person named Darkside Becky. I can't remember exactly the terms and negotiations of the deal, but Chance had to do something and then Becky would have given him $1,400. Now, Chance is very stupid when it comes to knowing numbers, so he thought he was being sent $14,000. He was talking up a big game about how he's going to buy a new PC, a new racing rig, start a whole new line of music thing, open up a clothing store and all that. He was adamant about this $14,000 that he thought he was getting. But no, Becky had sent him a glitter bomb. Now you may be wondering, well, I thought Becky and Cyrax had a deal to where, he would be getting the 1400 that he thought was going to be $14,000. And yes, you'd be correct, they did have a deal. But Cyrax couldn't live up to his end of the deal, so therefore he got glitter bombed by Becky. And oh boy, was his reaction absolutely priceless. I mean, today we're looking at the video call that Becky had with Chance right after the glitter bomb went off in Sally's room. Now, you may be wondering, why did the glitter bomb go off in Sally's room? And that's because Sally has to check Chance's mail, because Chance tends to get a lot of packages from the trolls, and every time it's usually something disgusting, and Sally, she's got to check his mail to make sure he's not opening anything that could have, like, any kind of sharp objects or anything. And the reason for this is because a troll sent Chance a tattoo gun and tried to convince him to tattoo, I think, something on his forehead, which, that would have been funny to see, Chance with something on his forehead, probably, like, Billy Badass or something, he'd probably tattoo that on his forehead thinking, man, this is the toughest shit ever. But no, his mom got a hold of the tattoo gun before he could use it, and now she checks his mail. So she got glitter bombed by Darkside Becky when it was supposed to be Chance, and we're just gonna let the call play.
Yo, we got a fucking problem.
What?
They switched out the goddamn package.
What?
We got glitter bombed.
Now you can already tell by his reaction, he's already scared shitless, because you already know he's thinking in the back of his head, William Gloryhole, Music Biz Marty, and everybody's like stealing his fucking packages, stole his fucking money, and he's just pissed right now.
What? I thought you were... I sent money, and I wanted you to open that online.
What happened? We just got fucking glitter bombed. Let me show you.
Yeah, show me, dude.
Now, Chance is about to head into Sally's room, where the glitter bomb had exploded, and you're gonna see exactly how bad it was, and oh my god, it was fucking god-awful, but let's just let it play out.
I know the battery is low, but this is what they fucking did.
Chance, I don't have any clothes on.
I know, I'm showing her the floor. This is what they fucking did.
Oh my god.
They stole the fucking package and switched it out.
Damn. That is... Oh,
All over my bed, all over my rug, all over me.
Oh my god.
In the dog food.
In the dog food.
Yeah.
What is the...
Which means they somehow or other stole the money and switched it out.
Now, one thing you're going to notice when you watch a lot of Cyrax's content, especially when he's talking about people sending him things and then his shit getting bricked, or, him getting glitter bombed, which was this case, he always immediately thinks that the trolls have somehow intercepted his package and switched it out. Same thing with Cassandra. When Cassandra sent him that racing rig, and then it turned out to be a kill stick for his Xbox, he immediately jumps to the conclusion that William Gloryhole and all the trolls sent or intercepted his girlfriend's package and then, decided to swap it out for the kill stick. And I think the reason for this is because he's too trusting of people. He always tries to see people in a good light, even when it's pretty fucking obvious that they're just buddy trolling him to, piss him off at a later date. And he just never sees it coming, and this is the thing, is you will hear a lot of people say that Chance has no pattern recognition skills, and I couldn't agree more, because every single time someone reaches out to him and is like, hey dude, I'm a big fan of your music, I love you dude, you're the greatest singer-songwriter, drift king of Akron, Ohio there ever was, and then he'll just, instantly become your friend, and then you can just be like, hey, do you want me to send you an Xbox? And he'll be like, sure, man, fuck yeah. And then you can send him a kill stick. It's an incredibly predictable process that works almost every time. There is almost no flaw to it, and no matter how many videos he watches of people commentating on it, he still falls for the same traps every single fucking time. And it's so goddamn hilarious that this is the world that the Goblin lives in. Anyways, let's let a little bit more of this call play out, because this is, I think, about a 13-minute call.
How did they know that?
When you do what?
How did they know?
I don't know. My guess is they broke into my fucking shit and found that I was fucking tracking it. I'm willing to bet you what they did is they got the fucking tracking number and figured out where it was fucking going and stole the goddamn money. Which means they now have 14 grand in cash and I have nothing. Again.
Well, goblins aren't allowed to have nice things, and they're not allowed to make a living. Your words, Chance, not mine.
Again, God. I don't know how this keeps happening, dude.
Because they're fucking smart. They're hackers.
Mm.
They're fucking computer smart.
Like...
Is there any way that you think that you can get a hold of UPS and let them know what's going on?
Yeah, I can call UPS.
Because I sat, even you can attest this. I sat right there and watched you put the money in there.
No, I love how he immediately points out that Becky showed him the money on camera, but that doesn't mean that Becky didn't switch it out off camera, Chance.
I sat right here and watched it.
I mean, did it have like a little purple heart on the top?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Alright, I think it's at this point that the goblin disappears for an ungodly amount of time. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I think Becky speeds it up like ×3, and he's still gone for about like 5 minutes in total. So, he's probably either A, helping Sally clean up glitter, or B, Sally is asking him, do you think that this person could have possibly just sent us a glitter bomb and not tried to send you money? In which Chance is going to say, of course not, Sally, because Darkside Becky is my friend and Becky would never do that. Now I'm just going to jump ahead to when he gets back from his little break from helping Sally or whatever he was doing. I at least like to think that he was either being asked a question by Sally or he was helping Sally, but we're just going to jump ahead to when the goblin returns to his humble attic.
Hey, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. What's going on?
Plug your phone in.
I did.
So, Sally got glittered?
Yeah, she got glitter bombed. It got all over the bed, all over the floor.
What did the glitter look like?
It was just all like regular, typical, holographic glitter, like the shit that's hard to get up.
Oh,
I guarantee they're probably gonna fucking make a post about this shit later on.
mm. I mean, if they're gonna gloat about it, they will.
And like I just told Mom and Ed, I sat right there on video call with you and watched you put the money in the package right there.
Now, that sentence right there is exactly why I think Sally called him downstairs to ask him if he really thinks Becky sent him money. Is because he basically explains having to tell Sally, I watched Becky put the money in the little tube thing for me on video call. There's no way it could have been Becky. But, you see, if Chance would tap into his primal brain and use pattern recognition, he would immediately notice that Becky doesn't really seem to be all that concerned with the situation. She's just kind of being like, "Oh my god, that's crazy. No way." And it's kind of obvious that she sent him the package, but he just doesn't realize that because he's a stupid little goblin and he thinks he knows everything.
Right.
So I know you put the money in there.
Mm-hmm.
I watched you fucking do it.
Right. I mean, I couldn't have switched out the packages.
Yeah. That's literally $1,400 out of your pocket that's now missing because of these fucking assholes.
Mm. Well, shit.
There's got to be something that we can fucking do because this is bullshit. Because you went out of your fucking way to do something nice for me, and these assholes had to go and fuck it up like usual.
No Chance. Nobody screwed it up. Everything went exactly as intended. It's just that it didn't go how you wanted it to go.
What if I go live from my YouTube channel and I have you as a guest and you tell them, like,
what went on? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually not a bad idea. Because I'm sure you have some stuff to say about it as well, because I know you're just as pissed off about it as I am.
I'm so emotional right now that the words are, it's hard to put into words.
It's hard to describe, yeah. And this is what I mean. This is what they fucking do to me every fucking day. They prevent me from making money. Anything anybody tries to get me, they fucking sit there and they rob me of.
Well, Chance, you can't make money off copyrighted music because it's already owned by somebody and it was already created by somebody. You also can't profit off of a poem that a teenage girl wrote before, ending her own life about how her mother used to pimp her out to people. You can't do that, Chance. It's called plagiarism. They should teach you this in high school. And you were a freshman for almost 9 years, Chance. 9 years as a freshman. And you still didn't graduate.
Anything anybody tries to do anything nice for me, they fuck with that person or they do something to fuck it up.
What
Because in there, according to William.
Now, I want you to listen to the next quote very carefully because it's very important. It's the law of goblins.
Goblins aren't allowed to have nice things or make a living.
Like I said, Chance, your words, not mine. You said it, not me.
Those are literally his fucking words.
You're gonna have to get some of that glitter as evidence.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm planning on doing. As far as getting photos and everything goes later on, I'm definitely planning on doing that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I feel bad because that's $1,400 out of your pocket that you sent and they now have. And $1,400, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
Like, no matter how you cut it, that's a lot of money.
it is a lot of money. That what you said. You were telling me the things you were going to buy, and you were like you were going to get a nice PC, like a rig,
Right.
and
I was literally going to set myself up for success.
you were
But
going to get
now
like
I'm
an
set
Xbox and
back.
a Game Pass.
And now I'm set back for I don't know how long now. Now I don't know when I'm going to get a new PC. Or anything for that matter.
Well, Chance, we don't want you having a new PC because you're going to download CP on the PC. And then we're going to have to send the cops to your house to arrest you. Which honestly wouldn't be a bad thing.
This literally puts me back at square fucking one. Literally.
God. You know, maybe it was that Doug Bradley.
Now, if you don't know who Doug Bradley is the man who sent Cyrax a cardboard screened laptop. And Cyrax unboxed this laptop on stream, and he spent a whole 15 minutes talking about how great the laptop was, I think, before realizing it had a cardboard screen, and then having a mild crash out, and then just being like, you know what, I could still use this for parts, so then I'm gonna make something with it. And you know what he never did? He never made anything with it. And I think this next part just kind of goes to show exactly how bad the Goblin's brain is when it comes to remembering the people who have wronged him, when it's not William Gloryhole, Music Biz Marty, N-Word Boy, Lord of the Groove, or anybody who's really trolled him heavily over the past 10 years.
Doug Bradley.
You know, the fake laptop.
I don't remember anybody by that name.
Well, he was the guy that sent you the laptop. You remember that had the cardboard screen? He all got
Oh, that shit. Yeah, okay, yeah. It could have been him, but then again, it could have also been William and N-Word Boy, too. Because you gotta remember, those guys are tech savvy. They know what they're doing.
Right.
Now, this is the part where Becky does the big reveal and takes the mask off to reveal that she's the one who sent Chance the glitter bomb, not William Gloryhole, not N-Word Boy, not even Music Biz Marty. It was Darkside Becky all along. Now, if you don't know Cyrax's crash outs, they're absolutely abhorrent. He likes to say slurs, he likes to yell absolute obscenities, and he has no control over his potty mouth. Just like he has no control over his own bowels.
Hold on, y'all. What the fuck is going on? Oh, God. All over the place.
So you already know this one's gonna be incredibly fucking wild. He doesn't really say any slurs during this one, but I will say, if you don't like the words whore, then you might want to click off the video, because he says that a lot in this crash out, unsurprisingly. In fact, anytime any kind of woman speaks against him, he calls them a whore, or says woman slurs. Because again, the Goblin has a one-track mind, and that one-track mind can only focus on slurs and trying to be the biggest, baddest motherfucker around when he's angry. But anyways, let the fun begin.
Or maybe I did switch out the packages and I really did send you glitter, and I would never send you $1,400 because that's crazy.
Are you kidding me right now?
I mean,
Tell me you're fucking joking right now, Beck. Tell me you're motherfucking joking. Tell me you're fucking joking right now. Cause I swear to God, if you really did do this shit, I'm calling your ass out if you did do it.
Notice how the only thing Chance can do in this situation is call Becky out on her shit? And Becky's not even mildly scared of that because, oh no, Becky glitter bombed a pedophile's house. What are we gonna do?
Oh, you're going to call my ass out. You know, maybe it was 1,400 pieces of glitter.
Why'd you do it, you dumb bitch? Why? You seen what the fuck I've been through. You seen what I went through. What the fuck is wrong with you? You dumb bitch. You punk ass whore. You are a piece of shit for doing this. You punk ass hoe. You need to get your ass out of my friend list before I find you and I beat your ass. You dumbass little bitch.
Go cry.
Oh, you want to do something? Bring your bitch ass up here, whore, and watch me lay you on your ass. Oh, wait, I forgot. That's what you like to do for money, is lay on your back like a fucking slut.
Wow. What a legendary crash out from Chance Wilkins there. You know, he said whore a lot, he said bitch a lot. I think he says bitch more than whore, to be honest. Probably. He says slut at one point. You know, he's getting really amped up in this one. And I mean, you can see why he'd be frustrated, because I mean, if you were promised $14,000, or at least what you thought was $14,000, and then you get sent a glitter bomb by your best friend, and then they're like, haha, I would never fucking send you $14,000, you little creep. Yeah, I'd be reasonably pissed too. But the thing is, the difference between normal people and Chance Wilkins is that normal people don't talk to 14-year-old girls and then get exposed for it. And that's why nobody wants to help Chance. And that's why everyone says goblins aren't allowed to have nice things or make a living. It's because Chance is a predator. He is a proven child predator. And he likes to talk to 14-year-olds. And that's not a good thing. And if you support Chance Wilkins, you're supporting a predator. That's why when you see these buddy trolls that are just giving him things for free, like his new fiance or whatever it is that kept him offline for almost 3 months, people tend to not like those people because they're not angering the goblin. They're not trying to make his life worse. They're actively making it better. And, goblins aren't allowed to have nice things, and they're not allowed to make a living. So when you're sending the goblin things to make his life better, it really goes against the entire goblin law. And that's why a lot of people hate this Jackie troll, is because Jackie isn't really trolling Cyrax, and it's not really just a singular person either. It's 3 guys pretending to be the same woman to keep Chance offline, so that they can have him all to themselves. Which, it's kind of weird that someone would want to even, have a personal lol cow to begin with, because, I mean, that's just fucking crazy. But, I guess some people got their kinks. And if Chance Wilkins is your kink, then oh my god, do I pray for you. Now, obviously, don't attempt to reach out to the goblin, don't touch the poo. Because a lot of the times when people end up touching the poo, they end up getting a little bit of it on themselves, if you know what I'm saying. And in Cyrax's case, it might be worse, because then you might get fleas, mites, and bed bugs from it too. Now that's going to be it for today's video. I've always found it extremely interesting how the goblin falls for the same trick over and over and over again, no matter how many times you do it to him. And it doesn't matter. It really does not matter how many times you buddy troll this guy. The same person can troll him multiple times, and that was proven with Cassandra. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys have a good day after watching this video, knowing that the goblin got glitter bombed, and he got what he deserved, because goblins are not allowed to have nice things, and they are not allowed to make a living. Now, if there's any particular, goblin crash out, or a trolling incident, or Xbox bricking you want me to cover, go ahead, drop it down in the comments. I do read them. And I also want to give huge shouts out to Darkside Becky. Go sub to Darkside Becky, as she's the one who got all the lovely footage you've just seen today. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.